episode here on Riverbend Springs. As you can see, today we have the combine harvester out in the field. And I have never before in my life called it a combine harvester. No idea why I said that, but anyway. Right, we will put it on GPS just because I am overlapping quite majorly, and we'll go back and start that again. Because, as I say, I messed that up. So I hope you're all well. Hope you're all having a good one. And, oh, yo, what's happened here? Oh dear. Well, that's going to need sorting out. I don't know about you. I don't know. I didn't think this crop gave you straw. Ah, that's correct. Yeah, I've got the extended straw crop on. Is it me? Or is the combine noise a little bit loud? Let me just figure out how to do this. Right, it could be because I had the radio on the other day while I was playing, so it could be that. Let's just turn these down. I think that should be fine. Yeah, that's better. That's a lot better. Yeah, I had the radio on the other day while I was playing Farming Sim, and clearly I turned everything up and not turned everything back down again. So yeah, as I say, hope you're all having a good one. Hope you're all well. Not doing too bad. Recovered now from a bit of a tummy bug or something that I'd had, but yeah, otherwise we're going grand. We're busy on the farm. We've got to get today, so we've got quite a bit to get on with today. So I want to get the bales cleared from all the fields, and then I want to get that grass recut and then baled again. So it could even, why is that missing? So it could even be that we just move the bales off the field, cut the grass, and then get them wrapped again, and then tomorrow it will be, or next month on the game it will be, we will then recollect all of the new bales that we've put down, and then we'll have quite a lot to sell. So in this episode I want to get on destroying Walter's life. As I said in the last episode, this save has kind of gone from, yeah, we'll do a save on Riverbend Springs, it'll be a fairly normal save, to now we're just all out to ruin Walter's life. It's turned on to a full hate, full-on hate Walter series. But anyway, we'll get on with some of that today as well. Hopefully we should, by the end of today, have enough for the what do you call it, sawmill. We should have enough of that today, so we can then crack on with, as I say, in this episode I want to try, if I can, I'll time lapse it because it will take ages. I will destroy everything so that by the time we leave today's episode, that should just be an empty space apart from the house and the chicken shed bit. You can't remove them, because I've tried in another save that I'm sort of doing for myself, and yeah, you can't remove them. So this is going to be the industrial part of the business, if you like, and Walter's going to be right at the forefront of everything that changes around here, because this is completely flat. This whole area here is completely flat, so we can pretty much do what we like with this. The rice field will at some point be going again. Is that going to go over that? We'll have to not unfold it towards the trailer, but Yeah, so I don't know whether it was included in the last episode because, as I say, I've had a bit of an up and down week really, and I can't really remember where we're at. But I replaced the trailer, as you can see, with a much more suitable trailer, one that isn't going to be full every 2 minutes. Because the downside to farming sim at the moment is, and this is not a farming sim 25 issue, this is just a while we're wait sort of issue. We've got no course play and no auto drive. Uh, you know, it is not just my imagination. There are collisions in these fields. Look. Anyway, look past it, James. Yeah. So as I say, we'll get a lot done today, hopefully, and I may as well also do quite a bit of contracting off camera to get us to the point where we want to be. And the only reason I'm doing that is because I've done a heck of a lot of contracting. Over the last sort of, I don't know how many episodes we're into now, probably 6 or 7, I would guess, if not more. And it's been virtually all contracts. So I will do get to winter, and then our winter project will be that we will completely destroy this and then sort of redesign it. I don't really know what I'm going to do. I don't really know whether to just build like every factory on here going. I don't know whether to. I mean, this field, that grass field, and the other field that you can see are going to be cow barns. That is for sure. So that's going to be a thing. The other field, although I haven't said that, I could have this as sheep, and buy those 3 fields and have the cows down there. That might actually be nicer. So yeah, it's there's a lot to think about. We haven't really sort of decided what we're going to do yet. Whether we're going to farm sort of properly, or whether we're going to be doing trees, or whether we're going to be doing. I mean, I don't really want to do forestry, if I'm honest, because I'm not that good at it. But in terms of, as I said before, this is sort of a little bit of an interactive save game or series. Pardon me, and what I'm thinking is that that maybe a few suggestions in the comments should go down as to what we could do. So someone has requested horses, and said that that they haven't seen much of horses in general on YouTube. So that's no problem. We can do horses. The biggest issue with the horses that I kind of have is that obviously they need training and they need running every day and what have you. And I think I might do 1, maybe 2 of that on camera, but I think the horses in general I will look after off camera, just like I say, because otherwise videos could soon be filled with me just running horses around everywhere. And the other thing that we'll do as well is that we'll have a maximum of 3 horses at a time. So that, as I say, because otherwise your day gets taken over by just training horses. It would be really nice if the horse helper mod could come out again. That would be really great. We'd be able to have a lot more horses then, and we'd get a lot better and a lot further in then, and we could have a lot more of them as well. What am I doing? I just want to go up and down. I don't want to go round and round. I just want to go up and down. Oh dear, my head is still all over the place. I've had like 3 weeks recovering from a cold and sore throat. Appear to be sort of kind of touch wood, just about over that. And then, as I say, the week just passed. I went and sort of Tuesday, Wednesday, and sort of Thursday. I had this sort of tummy bug, and I just felt shocking. It just felt shocking. So yeah, but never mind. it's winter after all, and winter does like to try us. And to be fair, actually thinking about it, I'd rather get it all out of the way now than have it over Christmas. Although this year, thankfully, we're not doing much this Christmas, so we're sort of pretty much staying in. I've got, as I say, not much on. Let me know in the comments what you're doing for Christmas this year. Are you having a quiet one? Are you know, doing the same that you do every year? I mean, traditionally we sort of go out and visit family and do the, the sort of normal Christmas Day travelling that we, would do normally. I mean, this year I was really looking forward in the early part of the year to, well, when I broke up with my ex now. One of the reasons that helped me to decide to do that was I was thinking, oh, I'll be a lot nearer to my son for Christmas, and it'll be a lot nicer just being sort of me, my mum and my brother and my little boy. And I thought that'd be fantastic. And then sort of kind of everything that happened there happened, and I foolishly said some things that I regret saying now, but that might be very hard for me to undo, because I didn't mean what I said, but there we go. So I think it's almost certain that I'm unfortunately not going to get to see him over Christmas, which is, quite hard to take. But I do understand that, because I had a moment of foolishness, that's sort of my own doing, so I can't really blame anyone else for that. But yeah, so it's just going to be a really quiet Christmas, but kind of good in a way. I think the plan that we've kind of set out is Christmas dinner, and then for sort of 2 days we're just going to fend for ourselves and sort of try and give mum some time off, because bless her, she's constantly running around after me and my brother, and we try and tell her not to, but she's heart of gold and just keeps doing everything, and so I'm hoping she's going to have some time off. Boxing Day I'm going racing. I'm not decided where I'm going to go racing yet. I've got a choice of two, which is Kings Lynn or Great Yarmouth, so I wouldn't mind going to Great Yarmouth just for the day, and sort of kind of go there, but just depends really. I mean, if it's 4 feet of snow, well, it would be called off anyway, but even if it wasn't, I wouldn't fancy that. So it might end up being Kings Lynn, but that'll keep me away for most of the day. So I'm looking forward to that. So we'll wait and see what it brings. As I say, we get today, we'll get to destroy that. I can't wait. And of course the upside to that is we'll get lots of sort of wood beams. I mean, we'll do the lot. We may as well, if we're going to buy a sawmill, we may as well do everything it's capable of doing. And then we will sort of go from there. We could actually, something again that I've never done, I think I mentioned this in the last episode, to be fair, we could supply like the wagon builders and the playground and stuff like that. We could do stuff like that if we wanted to. I know you don't make a lot from them, so we would, in a way, we would lose money. We wouldn't lose money because we'd be producing the wood ourselves, so it's not a cost to us as such, because 4 wagons would pay off the sawmill, but the wood individually I think is possibly worth more than doing the wagon builder. But we could do that. There's obviously the museum that we could rebuild. I've not done that yet. So you know, we could also do that, and we're just trying. I think the one aim I had at the beginning of starting this series was I wanted to do everything that the new game had to offer. You know, so stuff like peas and beans and is it spinach? Yeah, I think it's spinach. You know, and then like with the animals, and I know the animals are fairly new, but we've got obviously now we've got buffalo and goats and stuff like that. Well, you know, I want to do all that. Want to do all the milks, butters, and cheeses and everything else that you know that they have to offer. So yeah, that you know that's another thing that I would quite like to do, and just go from there. We're gonna have to sort out that pile of straw. I'm not leaving that there. I don't know whether to go one more year. No, I'm going to get rid of the rice field as well. The only problem is it doesn't turn it back into the field that it was. It, as far as I can remember, it destroys the field and just puts this really horrible sort of animal mud texture thing down. So that will need ploughing. Like I say, get rid of that shed so the combine can no longer live there. So we're going to have to find stuff for all our somewhere for all our implements to kind of to live. Anyway, right, let's check the price, which is on that one. We're doing long grain rice. Oh, it's obviously in this one. Long grain rice. We've gone too far. It's here somewhere. I've seen it. It's the future. No. I bet it's under rice and then long grain. No. There we go. Look, long grain rice. Mr. Blind. Right, 1683 is the top price. 1683. We've got 1708. So that will be going there then. That's the grain mill. So we'll tag that. I think I know where the grain mill is, but we'll tag that. In fact, I do know where the grain mill is. And we will go off and we will sell it. And then, as I say, what we'll do is I will then come back to the farm, drop the trailer off, go and get the bale lifter, the round bale stacker thing, and you can tell I worked on a farm for about 10 years, can't you? And we'll go and get that, and then we will get those bales off that field. We're in September, so yeah, we've left it quite late to do some things, but I might not grow any crops this autumn. This autumn and into winter might just be concentrating on making Walter's life a misery. So we will probably do that, I think, and then next spring we can then look at planting crops and doing, you know, whatever we sort of feel is necessary. But the biggest problem at the moment is trying to do new crops. We don't have the money for the harvesters, and we're not going to have the money for a little while. That will quickly change once we start producing wood. Again, just to kind of check everything, you know, sort of away from recording. I did try all the wood out to make sure that it does work, and it does work, so that's pretty good. So we can get on with that. Anyway, I'm going to get back to the farm. I'm going to drop this off, and then I'm going to come back and pick up the... Oh, honestly, so annoying that is. The only reason I leave traffic on is because it makes the map feel a little bit more lived in. Because I don't know if you've noticed, but there's a real lack of people in Riverbend Spring. Well, and the other maps as well. Hutan Pantai is not too bad in the city bit, but you know, around the sort of market and that. But And the market on this map, actually, to be fair, does have quite a few people in it as well, but you don't see them for 99.9999% of the time you're playing. Anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm now going to switch over to some time lapse, and it's probably going to be a bit of a mega time lapse because I have gone way over my time allocated for talking. So it's going to be a bit of a mega time lapse, but it won't be too bad. So yeah, I'll see you at the end, or if something interesting happens, I'll cut back in, but if not, we'll get on with destroying everything. As I say, there will be a bit of time lapse of me now going to get the bale thing, the bale trailer. We'll clear those bales, and then we'll clear those bales, the silage bales off. We'll take them and sell them, and then we'll do the same with the straw, and then we'll get rid of the bale trailer, and then we'll come back off camera. I'll then do some more contracts to build some more money. If I can get to about sort of 450,000 in terms of money, then you know, we'll have enough then to put our sawmill down, and then we can get on with that. So as I say, that contract will literally be me you know, just cutting everything down here. And I will just say, as a little disclaimer, just before I toddle off to time lapse land, this isn't going to be realistic because nothing will handle these trees that are in here, but B, I'm really no good at doing forestry and stuff like that, so I'll be cutting these trees down, and I will be carrying them. So that gives those people that like it to be ultra realistic the chance to think, nah, this episode's not for me, I'm off. So I'm just pre-warning, as I say, everything is going to be carried. But as I say, we'll go off now, get the bale trailer, and then we will get on with stuff. Bye for now. Alright, so I'm back, and I've done a bit of contracting off camera. We've moved some bales, we've done a few other bits and pieces, and we've done rather well for ourselves. Now, one or two little changes, actually. Okay, with the camera there, have a good look. What's missing? And tell me in the comments. What's missing from that picture? Everything apart from, well, I'd even, well, roughly parked the New Holland in the same place, just for continuity purposes, but I had been moving bales, in all fairness. We did some contracting and baling and bale wrapping, and I took the bales as well, so not only have I been earning from the contracts, I've been earning from the bales too. They're the most profitable contracts I can see doing, and I've done quite a few harvest ones as well. But from that picture there, what's missing? Because during the period that I've been doing the contracts, a few things came up on for sale, and I've bought a couple of bits and pieces. In the next episode, I will show you what I've done. I will show you what I've bought. But for now, what's missing? And anyway, we'll get on now. So today is the epic farm destroy day, when Walter loses everything, and I think it's only fair that we go and tell him. Hello, Walter. Right. Stop following me, that's freaky. Look out that way. Your lovely farm that you've built up, you and your wife, over all these years. You've had Ben help you. Eh? Say no more than that. It's all going. It's all going to go, son. Oh, yeah. What we're going to do, we're not going to do nothing drastic. Okay, we're going to cut a few trees down. Rearrange the buildings, i.e. flat pack them. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I think it's going to look very, very nice. What do you think, Walter? Are you happy with that? What's
Hey
Walter
there.
got to say?
What's the good word?
No, I don't think anything there. What's the good word? The good word is you're about to lose everything, son. Anyway, got to get on. Very busy. All right, let's crack on. The first thing we need to do is start deleting all the buildings. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so can we get rid of the house? No, I didn't think we could, but it was worth a try. Can't get rid of that? Nope. Alright, we'll get rid of that. Yes, sell that. Sell that. And that. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to switch over again to some time-lapse, because this is going to take forever and a day. And we're going to just literally go through, and we're just going to sell and destroy everything that we can. And then we will get on with doing the tree cutting and putting in the sawmill. Right. I think quite a lot of it I did do anyway. I don't think there's too much left in the way now. The silos, I'm not sure whether to leave them there or not. And the reason being is I don't know whether Giants is sort of auto drive, if you like, for the want of a better expression, whether it will only recognise the silo from that point, or whether it would actually recognise the silo from any point. You know, whether it just recognises the silo and knows where it is. I don't know whether they're predetermined courses, or whether the tractors are able just to kind of navigate themselves around. So for now, I'm going to leave them there just because I don't want to get rid of the silos, because, as I say, we've not fully decided what we're going to do in terms of how we're going to farm or what we're going to do now. I think it's only right that we come down here, look for the sawmill. There it is. Excellent. And then we turn it round. Now what we don't want to do is cover Walter, because at the end of the day I don't want to do anything to save. Where's Walter? There he is. So if we put that about there, if we come out a little bit, darn it, I've lost Walter again now. Right, there we go, that's a better view. Alright, if we put that about there, Walter, how do you feel about that? Because they're going to spawn at the front, and we need to put the tree in there. So actually we'll go over a little bit, just so it gives us a bit more room. Just there, be bang tidy. Cheers, Walter. Right, let's go and see if Walter is happy with his new home. Should be nice and quiet there for him as well. Yeah, you like that. Let's see if you've got so to say.
Nice to see you.
Nope, he's not too worried. Good old boy, Walter. Right, what we need to do next is we need to activate our sawmill. There it is. So we'll activate this and then we'll crack on. Oh, we need to buy a chainsaw as well, that'll help. I'm not sawing them down. Right. So let's activate, 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 and activate. Excellent. Right. Do I have a chainsaw? No, I do not, because I don't want to buy a second one. So we come down here. Oh, actually, what's in the sales today? Oh, new combine. Yeah, we'll probably give it a miss. Where is it? There it is. Alright, we'll have a steel just because that's what I had in real life. Always good. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm now going to switch over to the time lapse again, and I'll see you at the end. Bye for now. So there we have it. The first part of the rebuild plan is complete. We've had to stop there. I was hoping I was going to get all of it done, but what I did forget about was the sawmill had a capacity, and once it reaches that capacity, you've got no chance. So we've had to stop, which is unfortunate. But as I say, that'll get processed, and then overnight, obviously our products will start to turn up, and then we can carry on with loading the sawmill up with the trees and getting all them trees down and around there all down, and then we can start to think about our expansion plans and what we're going to do. As I say, I think these are going to be, because I think originally we had kind of agreed this was going to be a dairy, didn't we? A mega dairy. So what we'll do is this will all become, so these 3 fields here will become the cow paddocks. We'll have let me just think how we can do this. In theory, we could have a cow shed here, and then take the fence along there, up there, and then back round to the edge of this field, and then back down here. And in there we could have buffalo and Holston, and then this side we could I mean, in theory, we could put goats in here or sheep in here or something like that, or even the horses, even the horses could go here. But yeah, I think that's what we ought to do, because we've got obviously now the dynamic pastures where we're able to make. So for those of you that don't know or don't have the game yet or whatever, so if you come into animals, so if we choose this one, because in theory I won't that must go the other way around. I won't lay it down right. What we do is you lay the building down like that, and then it comes up with a menu and says, like, do you want to I can't remember what the menu says, but essentially it's, do you want to move the fences? So that's the paddock you get straight out of the hat, out of the box, if you like. But once we put it down, we can then stretch the fence out here, down here, across here, and then back down here, back to the thing again. And those two fields essentially become your paddock. Now, in theory, there's no reason why you can't put this here and then put like just an open pasture there, and then just keep transferring them between the two to milk them each time. But you know, there'll be some people that will want to do it that way. I don't really see the point as such. I mean, I don't. Well, you can't actually, because I think the donkeys have the donkeys, the goats. Okay, no goats. Why is there no goats? Ooh. Oh. Unless it's under other. No, that's just dog. Oh. Is it under factories? Don't see why it'd be under factories. No. It's got to be under there, surely. Unless I'm being really thick and I'm missing it. Horses, pigs, sheep, chickens, bees, others. Oh, I don't know then. I don't know. Anyway, we'll worry about that another time. I'm not ready yet anyway. But and I'll try and figure that out. But yeah, so as I say, that's going to be it for this episode. We've done quite a bit. We got the rice harvested, we got the bales cleared, and I killed myself with that tree over there that fell on me, that I then put in the sawmill because I was a bit annoyed with it. Walter has got a tree that is very nicely at the moment propping his house up, because I'm thoughtful like that. You know, I didn't want his house to fall down, so I thought I best lean a tree against it. So that's very nicely done. I'm sure he appreciates that. And just before we go, well, that shows you how blind I am, because I didn't see that tree there. Just before we go, look at Walter, look, in his new home. Look, he's loving life. Comes like straight out of his doorstep. What's that, his living room or his kitchen? Straight out of his doorstep, and straight to the sawmill. He can go straight through, look, check on it, make sure it's all okay. Good old Walter. Well done, son. But yeah, anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, give it, consider giving it a thumbs up. And if you've liked, sort of me and my content and the rest of the stuff that I do, why not consider giving me a sub? I'm aiming, or set a little goal of 1,000 subscribers by April the 16th, which is my birthday. And I think that would be an absolutely wonderful birthday present. So that's the target that I've set myself. But for now, on this episode, thanks ever so much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one. Bye for now.